when I see a guy like DeAndre Ayton who takes 8 shots yesterday, who was actually good in the pick and dive, who was good in the pick and pop. He was good last night in that. He only takes 8 shots. Real ox. If I got my big fella taking 8 shots and he makes 5 of them, why am I not going to him more?
What are y'all seeing on the court with Luka for him to still be viewed as a top 5 player? Ant should take that spot without question.
I'll tell you.
I agree. You can give it to K too.
I'll tell you what I'm saying from Luka to be a top 5 player. Not a damn thing.
Exactly.
not a damn thing. I don't think Luka right now is playing top 5 basketball. I do not. I do think right now Ant is better than him. And in fact, you can argue that Ant now has been better than him for an entire calendar year. Because I thought Ant was better than him last year as well when he came back fat and out of shape and couldn't move. And now he lost weight and he's still worse than Ant. So I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's a lot of dysfunction with that Lakers team right now. And also, I haven't been impressed from what I see from Luka. Only thing that's looked the same that I was vouching for Luka at one point is the jump shot. I mean, I don't know what it says statistically from the numbers, but the shot has been the only thing that looks normal for what I see from Luka. Everything else, man, still liability on defense. I mean, the decision making, it's still great passer, but I'm just not really impressed. The way he's getting his buckets is also different from what I've seen in the past too, because now it drives me crazy because when talented players have to rely on these foul calls, it drives me insane. And I see Luka do that so much. And I'm like, he's such a talented offensive guy. You don't have to try and flop and throw your hands up after every shot attempt to get the foul. And the fact is, the referees is giving it to him. So now he continuing to get his 8-9 free throws. And of course, that take you from 9 points to 22 at the end of the game. So it's crazy, but Luka has been playing bad. Long story
Real
short.
talk, did you watch him last night?
I don't think he's playing bad.
He was not good last night.
Chill.
I don't think
the
he's
guy
playing
has
bad.
8
Okay, like
turnovers.
Compared to what we've seen Luka do, he's playing bad.
no, he's
Is
not.
Luka
Like,
real quick because
no.
this is the segment. This is
Pin,
the
what do you-
segment.
Okay.
Pin, this
He's
is the
playing
segment
bad.
we're on right now. You see, we're off the crunch time chats because we had this segment geared up anyway. Thanks for who sent that super chat so we can really get into this, because the Lakers are one. They won 1 of their last 5 games, so they lost 4 of their last 5 games. Pin, is that not because of Luka Dončić?
I don't know how you say it's because of him when
I
the
didn't- I
entire
didn't say
team
that.
is
I'm sorry,
losing.
I didn't
Like
say that. I didn't say that.
you said, is it not because of him?
I'm
Like,
asking you. I'm just let me host, man. Just
he
answer the question.
he hasn't been great defensively. Okay, cool. I'll give you that. The 3-point shot hasn't been great. He's taking more threes than he's.
You
ever
need a
taken.
real host, Pin.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Bye bye, Brock. Yeah, like I don't think. I think his shot diet is weird, but he's getting to the line more than he has at any point in his career. I think this is about as good as I've seen him around the basket ever, right? Efficiency wise, inside the arc, he's just not hitting his threes, and he's not playing great defense. But like
Which
the
is
amount
never
of
done, by the way.
But
I mean,
how
he's
long?
never
How
been like a
long do we
great
get to?
3-point shooter, but
How
like
long do we get to say that if he's going to
Thank
continue
you.
jacking up double-digit threes?
Thank you.
Well,
It's not like
that's
he's
a coaching
cutting the
thing
shot
too,
out of
isn't
his
it?
shot diet.
That's not a
He's
coaching
not
thing,
hitting
real
it,
talk.
and he's
I'm just
still
saying,
shooting
man.
it that much.
I'm
That's
just
not
saying,
a coaching thing,
we
real talk.
tearing anybody
Every
else
time we
down.
get to talk about Luka,
It's
it's
a
real
bit of
talk.
both.
We tearing anybody else down who performing like this. We see SGA play this bad for this long. We're tearing him down. There's a lot of SGA haters out there who are slandering the hell out of him if he played this long. We see Cade play
Okay.
like this, like how Luka has been playing. No defense, bad shooting, all that. We're tearing him down. But I just don't know why all of a sudden Luka get a pass for being bad consecutively in this
Manny, it's not all of a sudden. This is who Luka always been, and I've been trying to tell y'all this shit, and y'all talk about me like a dog. I told y'all he can't guard his shadow. Now, mind you, it's crazy because I was on the Luka train this summer because I saw him getting in shape. I thought he was going to play more defense like he was playing this summer. So I was really high on Luka coming into this season. Really, really high. And I can't believe how I start coming over this side. He goes back to doing what he's always done. And now y'all act like, oh my God, Luka Dončić doesn't play defense. Luka Dončić is a grenade launcher. Luka Dončić just pump fake and throws body around and just shoot all types of dumb shit. And now all of a sudden y'all see it. He been doing this.
He has not been. I see.
He's been doing this.
No.
You ain't wrong.
This is where I don't like.
never been highlighted.
I don't like
It's because he's playing for the Lakers, man. It's because he's playing for the Lakers. That's what it is, man. It's because he's playing for the Lakers. That's all it is. That's it. That's all. This is what he's been doing. This is Luka Dončić. This is Luka Dončić.
Hey, and this would always help you too, though.
Wait.
Because now it's on the grand stage, and now the numbers ain't as flashy as they was in Dallas.
No, the
Numbers are very flashy.
Yeah, they're very
33, 8, and 8.
If not, they're flashier. They might be
33,
flashier.
8, and 8.
They might be flashier.
Numbers in LA ain't winning.
Wait.
Chill, I'm not in the
Fellas,
twilight zone.
look. Hey, yo, we got 10 people yelling over each other. Real talk. Who you think? Go ahead, real talk.
He been a grenade
He
launcher.
has not. Stop. He has not played like this. Otherwise, I would have been saying this like this. In 24, Luka Dončić was a damn near 40% three-point shooter. He's not that right now. And even
Morris already cooked you on this. He already cooked you on this. These numbers are trying to put up are false.
Let me finish.
Ox,
You
let him
already
finish.
said
Ox.
this
Let
shit
him
and got
finish.
cooked for it.
Ox, let him finish.
And we already heard this lie.
Before that, in 24, he was a 38% three-point shooter. He's nowhere near that right now. And then even before that, before 24, yes, the numbers are similar, but Luka Dončić applied way more rim pressure in the earlier years when he wasn't as good of a jump shooter. He's not doing that. He's not getting to the basket like he was when he was a worse three-point shooter.
Then how's he
He's
getting to the line
not.
so much?
That's the difference. And when you
How was
can't
he
beat
getting
your
to the
man off the
line?
dribble, when you can't beat your man off the dribble consistently and get 2 feet in the paint as consistent as he used to, or get right to the rim, that also hurts your passing and playmaking. I don't think he's as good of a playmaker as he used to be either.
He's
So
always been a
that's a
grenade launcher.
problem.
Real talk. What Real Talk is doing is taking a page out of Penn's book. Real Talk just took a page out of Penn's book and just went straight to percentages because the numbers, the actual number, isn't as big of a gap as y'all wanted to think it is. He's saying percentages because it really Luka's missing 2 more threes every 3 games than he was the other season. Like that, how big of a deal is that?
Shooting 38% from 3 and 32 is a big difference. What are you talking about?
It might have dropped a little bit more recently, but you were on this previous to that. When the number was not that big of a difference. And this is the Luka Dončić we've always seen. This is the Luka Dončić we've always seen.
But I think that what we're arguing.
He make 1 more 3 a game all of a sudden.
What we're arguing isn't the biggest problem here. To Penn's point. So Penn, just so you know, in the last 9 games, Luka is averaging 10 free throws a game. So he's getting to the strike. But he's also averaging over 5 turnovers a game. That's number 1.
He is turning the ball over a lot.
You saying the last 5 games?
That's not that in the last 9 I just went back 9 games. He's averaging.
But the talent, there's a talent issue here, right? Like, and I was 100% getting to that. Real talk. I mean, I was 100% getting to that, Penn. Real talk. I'm gonna give you a name of some players. Russell Westbrook in his prime, Malik Monk, Anthony Edwards, this kid that plays for Philly, VJ Edgecombe. Let's see, DeAndre Ayton, not DeAndre Ayton. See, DeAndre Jordan. Sure. Have there ever been motor questions with these guys?
No.
And the reason why there's never been motor questions with these guys is because those are the guys who run fast and jump high. This is what they do. So you never got to question their effort. The reason why JJ Redick has such a problem with motor guys because he doesn't have any. That's the biggest problem that we have right now. He doesn't have any motor guys.
There were motor questions with Vince Carter. And he ran faster than anybody and jumped higher than anybody.
I don't ever remember hearing a motor question with Vince Carter, ever. I don't ever remember hearing a question about Vince Carter's motor.
I promise you there were.
I might have heard.
That's not Chill's point, though. Chill's point is it's not so much motor as it is just athleticism.
Okay, they don't have. Where the guys on the crew run fast and jump high? Where are those guys at?
No, you're
don't
right.
Have
Adu Theoro is the only one.
And because we don't have them, that's where the effort comes in. Because those guys, you never have to question their effort because they run fast and they jump high. That's what they do at the base level. With the Los Angeles Lakers, I think if I'm not mistaken, real talk, and you can fact check me on this, as of today, I think that they're 15th or 16th in the league in offense. with LeBron James, with Austin Reeves, and Luka. That's
They're
not good. That's
They're
awful.
They're seventh in
No,
offense.
so they've been 15th this month. In the month of December, they've been the 15th best offense and the 29th best defense.
Terrible.
In the month of December.
Terrible.
So second to last in defense and a mid offense.
And when I see to your point when you're talking about when I see to your point when you're talking about Luka, when I see a guy like DeAndre Ayton who takes 8 shots yesterday, who was actually good in the pick and dive, who was good in the pick and pop, he was good last night in that. He only takes 8 shots. Real ox. If I got my big fella taking 8 shots and he makes 5 of them, why am I not going to him more? What's the problem? I watched him play against Phoenix. He took 11 shots. Ox only missed 1 time. Why am I not going to my big fella more? Why is my lead guard shooting step back threes? He's shooting 12, 13 threes when my big guy got it going. Why am I not involving him in the offense more? What's going on here? I mean, that's to me, that sounds simple. I need to get this guy more involved in the game.
This team sucks. They have one-way players. They're not athletic. They're not young. There's just not a cohesive team. It doesn't make sense. And I mean, like, I don't understand this fixation that we have of like tearing stars down for not being able to do enough. Like, this is a very good playmaker who is having a pretty tough shooting season, and he's getting a lot of turnovers, but he's also getting a lot of attention. He's getting to the line a lot. He's probably shooting the best he has ever inside the arc. So his 2-point percentage is like right up there with all-time best ever. So long mid-range, short mid-range, around the basket, etc. He's been very efficient. He did lose the weight, so he came into the season with at least the right intention, you know, of at least trying to play defense. But who the hell thought this guy was going to be a lockdown defender? And he's not your worst defender.
I did not think about that.
He's not your worst defender at all. Okay, you got plenty of defensive liabilities. You got tons of offensive liabilities.
Why
you
do you
need
always
you
do this when it comes to Luka and his defense? He has been terrible defensively, and he is arguably our worst defender.
I just want to know how the conversation always turns. The conversation go from, oh, well, the Lakers are going to be so good, but every time we get to this point this year, it's always, oh, we don't have enough. We don't have enough. Now
Name somebody who said that.
Brian and Luka.
Name somebody who said that.
At one point.
Okay, Ox.
Thank you for the honesty. Brian and Luka at one point, must see TV. They about to go win the fun. They're going to do that. Oh, Brian and Luka. Oh, my God. Luka lost weight. Why does this happen? And then we get to this year,
everybody with some sense,
January, and this is what the conversation is. Oh, Lakers ain't got enough, man. Lakers oh man, I know Brian and Luka, but they and now these guys are playing bad. And it's everybody else around them it's them in particular. They're not doing their job as leaders on the team and rallying the guys and just being good leaders on the team and also playing good themselves. They're not playing
who's the fourth starting level player on this team? Go ahead. Who's the fourth starting level player on this team? I know LeBron's a starter. I know Austin Reeves is a starter. There are teams out there. Hold on, because I'm not going to let you get off the hook with this because you a Detroit Pistons fan. Y'all got about 6 or 7 starting level players on your team. 6 or 7.
Now Pistons is extremely deep, but early on in the year,
I've been saying this. Hold up. I've been on this train. I've been on this train for 2 years. I've been on this train for 2 years. Y'all have a very deep team. Y'all have Beef Stew coming off the bench. He would be the best center on the Lakers right now. 100%. He is better than DeAndre Ayton.
I was told Beef Stew don't do enough.
Any big man that plays with any type of
he's a good
physicality
defender, and he can stretch. And he can stretch the floor. Real talk, you're a Lakers fan. Would you rather have Beef Stew?
Didn't lose that game.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Lose that game because of the starting five.
Just because he'd rather have him don't mean that he's better. Look, this is the whole thing about the Lakers. The Lakers lose 4 or 5 games, and they're still a game and a half behind the third in the West. Okay,
I just don't understand why we're talking shit about Luka Dončić.
This is a part of basketball. Not only is the game of runs, but the season is a game of runs. They go on a little skid, and now y'all panicking. I told y'all the Lakers. Now what happens in January when they have a stretch where they go 10-2 and then they're back in the second, third seed? Are y'all going to still be on this?
Same thing. I've been saying the same thing since before the season started. I have been saying that this team is not that good since the preseason.
Okay,
I
that's
have
fine.
not
You
been
can
high on this team.
you can keep saying
Can we
that.
have a
That's fine.
productive
That's fine.
conversation
What I'm
instead
saying,
of this
what I'm saying,
reductive conversation?
what are we having?
A productive
that's what we're
conversation
trying.
would be
That's what we're
let's
trying.
figure out how to
I
fix it.
know. Well, that's not our job.
It's
to
not
fix
our
it.
job to fix it.
We're talking
Well,
about. We're
I
talking
don't want
about
them
what
to
we're
fix
seeing.
it. I want the Pistons to beat them by 30.
We're talking about what we're seeing. What I'm saying is this happens up and down. So, but then when it starts to look bad, y'all start saying, "See, I was right."
Well,
but then when it starts to look good, y'all say, "Well, it just looks better than it really is."
I guess
I would like to hear what Real Talk has to say
has
about
been
what's wrong
up
with his
and
team.
down,
Because
up and
that's why
down.
we're here,
That's
right?
what happens.
As
That's
opposed
what
to
happens.
this bullshit
Real Talk
narrative
told
about
us
Luka
this shit
being
was
trash.
working.
Like I would like to hear from Real Talk, like how to fix his team. Like that's what I would like to hear. I'm not the host, but I would like to hear from Real Talk. Like what's wrong with y'all team? Like is it that y'all need a center? Is it you need rim runners? Is it you need athletic defenders? You need an upgrade? You need more shooters? Like what do you need? Because I don't think that a team with Austin Reeves and Luka Dončić should be a bad team because these are two of the 20 best players in the league.
And just so you know, Penn, before if they beat Detroit last night, they're in 4th place. It's not like they're at the bottom of the Western Conference. Like, this team this team isn't awful, right?
And chill, don't forget the fact that their second best player this year wasn't playing last night. So
he's been out for quite a while.
Come
now,
on,
right? He's been
Why
out.
real talk.
Why
Real
are
talk.
we
Relax, dog. Relax. You are having an emotional outburst, right? You're acting like Swiper right now. Real talk. Look in your screen right now. Look at your box on the screen right now. You're acting like Swiper right now.
Cool.
Relax, brother. Relax. You guys have a good team. You do, whether you want to admit it or not. You have a good team.
Wait a minute, Real Talk. You don't have a good team. You don't have a good team. You
guys have a good team.
We have a good team who has superstar players on the
then
team.
you have a good team. If you have a mid team with superstar players, they lift you to a good team.
Time out. No, that's not how that
Luka
works.
Doncic makes you guys better than what you probably would be. It is how it works. We've seen superstars carry. Luka has carry ability.
No.
Yes, he does.
No, it does not.
How doesn't he?
So why does Luka not have carry ability?
That's not Real Talk's point.
But that's my point. That's my point.
Okay, cool. That's your say. That is your opinion. In my opinion, to anybody with half of a brain, we understand that you can have a very mid roster, you can have a few great players, and now y'all are winning games and have a record y'all really have no business having. And also, having a great record doesn't make the team great. Nobody thought in 2009 those Cavs teams were great.
I knew they was
because
fools,
they were
though.
winning 66 games
Fools,
because they had fucking
And yet, every year they went deep in the playoffs. And yet, every year they went deep in the playoffs.
Ron, you're wrong.
Every single
you
year
are
they
wrong.
went deep in the playoffs.
But
What am I
also
wrong about? Time out. What wrong did I say? I never said this team was going to win the championship. I never said that this was the best team in the league. I said, hold on, wait. I said, I actually agree with Real Talk. Yes, they are a mid team, but they have superstar level talent, which raises their floor to a good team. I actually agree with Real Talk. Yes, your roster can be mid, but if Luka can carry you to wins, what does that mean? Luka and Austin Reeves have carry ability. I actually agree with Real Talk. This team is awfully similar to those Cavaliers teams where I believe that those rosters sucked. But you know what? They had LeBron James. And you know what Ramon James would do? Year after year after year, carry that team to a championship. Not a championship, to the finals. Carry that team to the Eastern Conference Finals.
LeBron,
do I believe that Luka can do that? Do I believe that Luka can get a first-round win series? Yes. Do I believe that Luka and Austin Reeves can win a second-round series against, let's say, if they play the Wolves? Do I believe they can do it? Yes, because I believe in Luka Dončić that much. When it comes playoff time, Luka is that much of a problem.
Ron, look at your screen. You're having a real swiper moment right now where you just yapping in circles.
All right, now you have your swiper moment. No, chill. No, let's let him have his swiper moment. Now you get the yapping.
Okay. This team, in terms of SRS, in terms of schedule adjusted, is 16th in the league. They are the 25th ranked defense. No team that is serious in the NBA is 25th in defense. Real Talk, who watches this team every single day, and presumably has title aspirations, is correctly pointing out that this team is not serious and this team has major holes.
Who's
And
talking about
Lakers fans,
championship
hold
contending?
up. That's what you don't get because you're a fan of a poverty franchise. You don't get it. Being a Laker fan, yeah.
What poverty franchise? Go ahead.
You a fan of all poverty franchises: Indiana, Atlanta, Milwaukee. You just love them all.
And Toronto, and now Toronto. That's my new team because of you. Matter of fact, let me go.
We don't want you. Okay. So what I'm saying is, when you're a Laker fan, every single year is measured on championships. We close to a championship, not close to a championship. Not close to a championship, go trade for a championship player. This is why a lot of people hate Laker fans, but this is the reality of being a Laker fan. You are not content with first round exits and 45 wins, 48 wins. We're like, are we serious about the championship? Here's the thing.
But Pim, what does that take away from what I said about them being a good team and then being able to win a playoff? I never said. That's what I'm saying. I never said. Look, hey, Pin.
But what he's doing it. What Pin is doing is
he's trying to make Real Talk's point. I know that, Chill, but the point that I'm trying to make, I'm trying to get Real Talk. So, Pin, we know Real Talk is a delusional Lakers fan like the rest of them. The point I'm trying to make is
he's right.
No, Pin, I know he's right. I'm agreeing with him. I'm saying I know you're not going to win the championship. That doesn't mean that your team is not good. That's the point I'm trying to make.
That is fact.
Regardless of that, though, regardless of that, anybody with any brain cells, with a quarter of a brain, will understand that you're gonna lose 4 or 5 games when you don't got your 26 point per game player out there. Austin Reeves has not been playing, and y'all sitting around talking. I told y'all this was gonna. I told y'all. He's not even. Austin Reeves isn't even on the court.
Why were the Spurs able to win without Victor?
Austin, because they got De'Aaron Fox.
Okay, why was OKC able to win without
because it's a different roster construction.
Oh, because they're actually good teams. Yeah, I know.
It's a different roster construction. They're a good team. They're a good team with Austin Reeves. They're a good team, but you're not using a half of the brain that works. Austin, when you don't have your team. You know what I'm saying? It's different roster constructions. There's different good teams in there. If Detroit is not a good team because if they don't have Cade Cunningham, they don't win?
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not talking.
Taylor Durant.
Taylor Durant. Actually,
no. Real talk. Wait. Real talk. That's not the point, because to your point, winning games doesn't make you a good team, right? Real talk. Right. That's what you said. You said that earlier. But if you can win games. Nah. Stop talking and listen, because I heard your emotional crybaby ass screaming. Let me talk, nigga. Let me talk. So because you said that just because the team is winning, that doesn't mean that they're a good team, right? So
who have they beat?
Pin, I'm talking to Real Talk. Mute your damn mic. If the Pistons don't have Cade Cunningham, Manning, are they a good basketball? Are y'all a good basketball team without Cade Cunningham? Are y'all actually contenders in the East without Cade Cunningham?
Absolutely not. If we didn't.
Okay. So all rosters are not constructed equally, but still some are good that don't have the same roster construction as other teams. If the Lakers don't have Austin Reeves, absolutely, they're not a good basketball team. I came into the season saying they're a good basketball team because the roster has Austin Reeves on it. Has all these players on it. If you don't have a guy that's averaging 26, of course the team a team will go one out of 5 games, and then you're gonna get to pretend like you were right the whole time. I told y'all this team wasn't good. I told y'all. Well, yeah, Austin Reeves ain't even been here.
Excuse me. Can I respond now? So Austin Reeves, it's not like Austin Reeves hasn't played in December. Me and Chill just outlined what has been happening in the month of December. In December, they have the 15th ranked offense, and they have the second to last worst defense in the association. So, Ox, you tell me, look me in my eye right now, nigga, and tell me that Austin Reeves fixes our defensive problem.
He does not.
Austin Reeves makes y'all a better basketball team.
Yes, we are better.
I'm not talking about defensive and offensive.
Okay.
Talking about good basketball.
Now let's say this. Let's go to this other point now. Okay. So now, yes, obviously we know Austin Reeves is a better.
He makes y'all better.
Austin Reeves, newsflash, we're better with Austin Reeves. Okay, got it. Obviously, that still doesn't negate the fact that we have problems with this roster. And here is always the straw to break the camel's back.
I don't like that.
Y'all keep talking about, oh, we're missing that player and we're missing that player. And we're either missing Bron, Austin Reeves, or Luka. That's always the excuse as to why we're losing games, when nobody ever combats the fact that even when all three of them play, we're still
Y'all fifth in it.
All three of them are on the court.
Real time.
I think it combats it.
All three of them are on the court.
Wait, before because before
circles though, because you pointed all these other teams out that's winning without one player. You said Wemby wasn't there and the Spurs are still winning. At one point, K wasn't there. The Pistons was winning. You say, like, you throw these players who aren't the star players or these other key guys on these teams that wasn't there, but the team was still winning. I mean, is Luka not enough to continue to
what's the Lakers record in the last five games before this
5 game stretch? Before this 5 game stretch, there was 19 and 7. There was 19 and 7. There was 19 and 7.
Who are they beating?
Now
ask that question.
Without this, they're 20 and 11.
Oh my God.
They beat the Spurs.
They act like this team is in the shitter.
They did beat Toronto.
Without Austin Reeves, they beat the Spurs. They beat the Blazers. They beat the Blazers without Austin Reeves.
And then
they beat Phoenix without Austin Reeves.
They did the first 15 without Bron. Without Bron. They was doing just fine.
They beat Toronto.
Stop the bullshit.
No.
They beat Toronto.
Stop the bullshit.
Yeah, they beat
Stop the
Toronto.
bullshit.
No RJ.
Yeah.
No RJ.
Y'all stop the bullshit. What matters is if you win or lose. I don't care about box plus minus and this rank and that rank. Or were you winning or losing?
Do you care about
that's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's about winning or losing.
Do you care about logic?
It's about winning or losing.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. With a check throw smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoops out here did raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.